In the new year, a lot of things are going to be gone. I mean, right now, TikTok is literally about to leave us, and apparently Ice Spice is going to be going with it because a lot of people have not been happy with her recent decisions and the way that she's been treating not only her fans, but just the way she's been acting overall. She had an amazing run when she first started popping off. On TikTok, people could not get enough of her song, and yet still in the current day, you'll be hard pressed to hear anybody tell you to put on an Ice Spice song, even see her at all while scrolling on your For You page on TikTok. And it seems pretty odd because she was featured on the Billboard's Top 100 multiple times when she was popular, along with having some of the craziest features like Pink Panthers and even Nicki Minaj. But none of that would be able to save her, as a lot of people are mass unfollowing her. Not just a little here and there, no, it's hundreds of thousands day by day, and it just keeps getting worse and worse.
In the past couple weeks, Ice Spice has become the most unfollowed person all across social media, and people are starting to stop supporting. Now, I am not kidding. In the past 12 or so days, Ice Spice has lost over 500,000 followers and counting all across her social media platforms, and there's a few reasons as to why this is happening. A big reason is because of her recent weight loss. A lot of people think she's taking Ozempic. Some people just don't like the way she looks anymore, so they are unfollowing her because of that. On top of that, recently, Ice Spice's likely now former friend Cleo, who is also an artist, posted a 6-part series on her TikTok page, and in all those videos she was describing how Ice Spice is a very horrible person, a fake friend. She went in depth in all these videos, but pretty much she was invited to Ice Spice's tour, which lasted around 30 days. During those 30 days, Cleo was treated very poorly by Ice Spice and her entire team. It also seems like people in general are just really over Ice Spice now, so this is exactly why she's losing like hundreds of thousands of followers every single day across social media.
It seems very unfortunate for her, but if we're looking at her overall performance in 2024, it already wasn't looking that good. The biggest noteworthy thing I could even think of that happened with Ice Spice was her losing weight, which people did not agree with, and her getting a skin on Fortnite. I don't know if it's just me, but me buying the new Ice Spice skin or even getting some of the emotes isn't about to make me want to listen to her music even more. And if I'm being honest, I don't think anybody else did, because if you look anywhere on the internet, just because some people cop the new Ice Spice skin doesn't mean they're about to put her on their Spotify now or even want to re-listen to her album. That's not what's gonna happen at all. Her reactions to stuff like this also would make you think, hey, she just doesn't care at all, because she doesn't give it any attention, any mind. And anytime she does actually show up in the media, it's because she's getting booed or just making bad decisions overall. Along with the fact that if you're watching her in this position, if you were sitting there and watching all of your followers go away, hey, even me, if I was sitting there, people were mass unfollowing me, I assume I would probably be in my room crying in tears watching all of y'all go away. Please don't do that, by the way. It would crush my heart and my whole spirit. But instead, the most recent videos we have of Ice Spice are of her playing Fortnite with her own skin.
Don't you do it?
Yeah, where the gun's at?
Pick up right there.
This is the type of stuff she's doing when actively basically losing an entire career. No public statements, no speaking out, no acknowledgement of any kind of what's truly happening with her career. This type of personality, or lack thereof, is one of the biggest reasons why she's having this fall off as well. I mean, she has many public feuds already with TikTokers to Nicki Minaj to other artists as well, and yet that's really all you can get from her. If you tried to tell anyone what Ice Spice was like through her music, through any of her interviews or anything else, you would be left with no type of answer or response, because she doesn't leave anybody knowing anything about her.
Ice Spice is suffering from, I don't even know what to call it, but she's suffering from what many artists suffer for. What that is that I don't think Ice Spice has a personality. I think Ice Spice is playing an image. She's a beautiful, cute girl that people are sexually attracted to, and she realizes not having an opinion, not like being very nondescript, will get eyes on her. Like, I mean, she kind of like entertained us for the first year by just bending over and twerking. So she doesn't really have to do too much to really get the attention, except now the music isn't as fascinating. And this is where, you know, for every artist, once that wave of, oh, they can't get enough of you as a new artist and your sound has been expired, your personality need to take over. You know, obviously, I think Sexy Red will last even if her music is not good. I don't think it was good from the get-go. even though she did have a few catchy bops, but people like her personality. This is Cardi B in a nutshell. No matter what y'all keep talking about Cardi B, people love Cardi B's personality. Cardi B is like a New York chick. She could have been an influencer without music. I don't think that's Ice Spice. So if we've realized in the last couple months, as you know, whether Nicki Minaj has stepped aside from her or not, we've seen that it's been really interesting. We've seen publicity stunt after publicity stunt paired with a record coming out to try to keep the momentum going. Oh, I'm with Central C. Here's a song about both of us cheating. Okay. Oh, I'm doing this. It seems more manufactured than not. Now, what's been hurting Ice Spice is I just genuinely believe, and you know, I really like Ice Spice, but I got to be honest, I think she doesn't have a personality. And what I mean by doesn't have a personality, I don't think she's like a non-human. I do think she has a personality, but because she was a label manufactured woman, her real personality didn't get to ingratiate with the fans.
What makes a lot of Ice Spice barely having a personality even worse is that her rise to fame was basically because she was throwing ass back consistently and people were in love with it. All go by basically fucking hypnotized. And you can't really do that anymore with her recent weight loss, at least not the same as that they used to. Now, I'm not one to body shame, and I'm not going to in this video, as Ice Spice doesn't even look bad. It's just she doesn't look like how she used to. And with her getting skinnier means that her ass got a lot smaller. And when you are basically using that as your token to getting a lot of people to like you, once that thing is gone, so are those same people. And as I stated earlier, with her having basically no personality, it's kind of hard for any of those fans to fall back on something that just doesn't exist anymore. And with her being an artist, you would assume all she has to do is drop good music, and that's going to make people flock to her again and again. Well, apparently recently she actually did drop an album that was just a remix of an album she already dropped a deluxe to, and it didn't even sell that well at all.
The way Ice Spice fell off needs to be studied. She went from having top 10 hits with artists like Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift to her most recent deluxe album only selling 4,800 copies in the first week. Ice Spice recently came out with a project called Y2K, I'm Just a Girl. It is the deluxe edition follow-up to her album Y2K, and it was released December 25th, 2024. The initial part of the album Y2K was released on July 26, 2024, and as you guys can see, she had a bonus to that follow-up album that was released in August. So this is essentially her third time releasing a variation of this album. I am honestly curious why nobody is interested in the music Ice Spice has been putting out. It could be due to the recent scandal she's been involved in, like her situations with Cleopatra and Nicki Minaj, or people might just be burnt out on her. If you guys don't remember, she did get popping back in 2022 or 2021 with her song Munch, and it's looking like she might need another hit like that to get back our attention, because the girlies are not feeling the music she is putting out. Now, after seeing her most recent project was only going to move 4,800 units, people wasted no time chiming in. Somebody said her label is about to drop her. She better stick to modeling and Instagram. Another person said it was a miscalculation. It was actually 48,000 units. Stop playing with the princess of rap. Ooh. Now somebody else said, so what? It was a deluxe of Y2K. It's the same album with like 4 more songs. Who is buying that? Now, Des Straight said only her hardcore fans purchased the album. Another person said she turning on Nicki was a big mistake. Like I previously stated, I don't know why the people are not interested in the music she is releasing. I didn't even know she put out new music recently.
What's crazy about all that though is that she's not having hard trouble finding work, still going to concerts and still performing, even being a headliner of a concert last month. That didn't end up going well at all though, because even though she was headlining, all she had to do was show up and perform music like she's supposed to, because she's an artist. She not only showed up 25 minutes late, but also got booed off stage with her mic being cut off mid-performance. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I pay any amount of money to go to a concert, even if it's 2 pennies I find scrunched up at the bottom of my couch cushions, I will be annoyed and pissed if an artist comes out, barely performs, and then walks off after not doing anything, especially since it's your job and the one thing you get paid for. And I honestly don't know if she took any pay cuts or anything from that, but again, she showed up 25 minutes late to a 30-minute session she was supposed to have, performed only 1 song in a lot lot of people were not happy with their performance at all. A lot of this to say Ice Spice is probably going to get left in 2024, barely even making it into 2025, because who's really going to want to look her up, talk to her, as she's getting mass unfollowed on the daily, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. Her career is probably just going to go downhill consistently the rest of this year. At least that's what I think. But if you're going to tell me what you think, the best place to do that would be the comment section down below, because this video is over. But if you did enjoy the video, then consider giving it a like, and if you enjoy videos like this, then consider subscribing, because I upload like this every single week. And to never miss out on an upload, definitely click that bell icon, because you'll get notified the instant a video goes live. But that's enough for me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.